Hi there, hope you're doing well. My name is Samsarah Morgan, and I am running for KPFA elections for the local station board. I hope that by now you've received your ballot in the mail. If you're a KPFA member, that's happened. If not, I'll give you some information in a little bit that'll help you get your ballot if you don't have it at the moment. But I wanted to take the opportunity to say hi to you. I wanted to take the opportunity to speak to folks who are members of KPFA and folks who aren't. Tell you a little bit about me and tell you a little bit about why I feel our local radio station is such an important thing, and why your help is needed to keep it in your hands and to keep it available for you and for your children and for your children's children. So a little bit about me first. My name is Samsarah Morgan. I've been a resident in the city of Oakland for 25 years. I am a birth worker, doula, apprentice midwife, childbirth educator, doula, counselor, hypnotherapist. My work in the world has focused around assessing the needs of families and being of support to them, helping them to live happy and productive lives, and helping them to have a voice, helping particularly parents to have a voice in the kind of world that their children live in, by creating the environment of safety and trust in the household, and then branching out into school life for children, and then hopefully that influence taking a strong role in the kind of lives that those children choose for themselves, the partners they pick, and on and on. One of our really important tools that we're vastly losing in this country are our public venues for free speech. You see that daily. We have constant barragement of the post office being attacked, and schools being privatized, schools being closed. Everywhere we look, we see these institutions that, though they may have some flaws in them, especially public education might have some issues, but their intention is to provide everyone with something that is their inherent human right, which is the right to be educated, the right to have access to knowledge. Our public television station is another one of those gifts to us. Public radio, public television ought to be a venue where anyone in the community can access, anyone in the community can partake and take ownership of, and any opinion, be it the dominant opinion or the minority opinion, will find a space. You can see how that would be an incredibly important thing, especially as more and more our news comes to us from corporatized sources, more and more our news comes to us by the funding of people who are paying for us to be fed a very specific line about how the world is and how the world works and what our place is in it. So for folks who have not taken a look at their public radio station, I'm going to ask you to go visit. The call numbers for our KPFA are 94.1. That's on the FM dial. And I really would love you to take the opportunity to go check out what's available for you there. And I also want to put a challenge out to the community and think, is there any way or any gift or talent that you would like to contribute towards your public radio station? One of the things that I hope to make the hallmark of my candidacy, if you choose to elect me, is to really work with the other members of my slate and anyone who is like-minded to making sure that are heard on the community radio station, that there are shows there that speak to a really wide range of voices, a really wide range of opinions, and even opinions that the majority don't necessarily agree with. That is our right to free speech. Free speech is folks get to talk whether we like what they're saying or not. And we don't censor that. We actually encourage that. We open it up as part of public discourse, and that's why institutions like KPFA and like schools, like libraries, these are a part of the commons. Any one of us, from the richest of us to the poorest of us, from children to elders, anyone has access and ability to impact others through these venues, or to be impacted, or the receiving of information that you will never be able to get from any other source. I am particularly drawn to wanting to make sure that this happens with our beautiful local public radio station. I would be very, very sad to have us lose it, to have it become in any way corporatized, to have it become any way looking into the old paradigms of doing business. This public radio station needs to move forward into a future that has a lot of really beautiful things to offer. There are many amazing ways to do business that aren't fear-based and corporately driven. And I'm really all about making sure that folks know about those systems and that we put those in place for the betterment of everyone. Those of you who have not or not presently KPFA members, I hope you accept my invitation. I hope you check out your local radio station and see what it has to offer and see what you can offer to it. Please feel free to reach out to me with any questions or concerns you have about that. I hope to get elected, and if I do, I look forward to working with you to building a bigger, better, stronger, more beautiful public radio station that survives into many, many millennia doing the work of the community. My name is Samsarah Morgan, and let me give you a little more info. Excuse me. So I wanted to add before I close, excuse me for that, I wanted to add, if you have not received your ballot as of yet, I'm making this tape on the 19th of November, and the ballots went out on November 6th. So if you have not received your ballot, please call the help desk at the Election Services Company to request a replacement ballot. The toll-free number is 1-866-760-4357. I'll repeat that for you. 1-866-720-4357. So I hope this little video has been helpful to you, and I look forward to receiving your vote. If you've already voted for me, I thank you. Thank you for giving this video your time and attention. Thank you for accepting my challenge to take a look at your public radio station. I'm with the United for Community Radio Slate. And if you would like to reach out to me personally, you can do so. My email is lsamsarahmorgan@gmail.com. Not www. Have a blessed and wonderful day, and I look forward to working with you in the future.